What if I told you there's an AI-powered income system quietly generating thousands of dollars a month for regular people, and almost nobody in the mainstream is covering it yet? Stick with me for the next 8 minutes, because what I'm about to show you could completely change how you think about making money online in 2026. All right, let's get into it. I'm not going to waste your time with hype. You've probably seen the same recycled content about selling prompts, flipping AI art, or building dropshipping stores. That stuff is saturated. What we're talking about today is different. It's a layered system that combines 3 AI tools working together to create what I call a passive content engine. And the people quietly running this system are making anywhere from $2,000 to $15,000 a month, some even more. So what exactly is a passive content engine? Here's the concept in plain English. You use AI to create content assets, things like newsletters, niche microblogs, or data-driven reports, and then you monetize those assets through multiple revenue streams simultaneously. We're talking affiliate income, sponsorships, and something called AI-curated lead generation. One asset, multiple income faucets. That's the system. Let me break it down into 3 phases so you can actually see how this works in the real world. Phase 1, the niche intelligence layer. This is where most people skip corners and then wonder why they fail. You're going to use an AI tool. Right now, the best options are Perplexity AI or a fine-tuned ChatGPT setup to identify what I call micro-trend niches. These are topics that are growing fast but haven't been overcrowded yet. Think AI tools for physical therapists, budget travel for remote workers over 50, or niche personal finance for gig economy drivers. You're not targeting everyone. You're targeting a specific hungry audience that mainstream creators are ignoring. Here's the actual process. You go into Perplexity AI and you prompt it to find emerging search trends in a specific industry with low content saturation and high commercial intent. It will pull real-time web data and give you a short list of underserved topics. You pick one. That's your lane. This step alone takes about 30 minutes, but it's the foundation everything else is built on. Phase 2, the content flywheel. Once you have your niche, you build a simple content operation using AI that runs almost on autopilot. Here's how it works. You set up a free or low-cost newsletter using a platform like Beehive or Kit, formerly ConvertKit. Then, 3 times a week, you use Claude AI or ChatGPT to generate a short, high-value newsletter edition. We're talking 500 to 800 words, curated insights, tips, and relevant product recommendations for your niche audience. Now, here's the part people miss. You're not just writing generic AI slop. You're training your AI with a specific tone, a specific angle, and real data pulled from trusted sources in your niche. The output feels human, feels specific, and builds real trust with your readers. That trust is the asset. That's what monetizes. To grow the newsletter, you run a 2-pronged strategy. First, you post short-form content on X, formerly Twitter, or LinkedIn, again AI-assisted, pointing people back to your newsletter. Second, you use a tool like Sparkloop or Beehive's built-in referral system to get your existing subscribers to bring in new ones. This compounds, slowly at first, then fast. Phase 3, the multi-stream monetization stack. This is where the real money lives, and this is what separates people running a hobby from people running a business. Once you have an audience, even a small one, we're talking 500 to 1,000 subscribers, you layer in multiple income streams. Stream 1, affiliate marketing. You recommend tools, software, or products that your niche audience actually needs. If you're in the AI tools for therapists niche, you're recommending practice management software, HIPAA-compliant communication tools, continuing education platforms. These programs often pay recurring commissions, which means you get paid every single month a subscriber stays on that platform. That's passive income in the truest sense. Stream 2, sponsored placements. Once your newsletter hits a couple thousand subscribers with solid open rates, and with a targeted niche, open rates are often 40 to 60%, brands will pay to be featured. We're talking $50 to $500 per mention, depending on your audience size and specificity. You can also proactively pitch brands in your niche using a simple cold email template, which, yes, you can also generate with AI. Stream 3. AI curated lead generation. This one is underrated. Certain B2B companies will pay you monthly retainer fees to connect them with your subscribers, especially if your audience is made up of professionals in a specific field. You're essentially acting as a micro-media company that controls access to a valuable audience. Some people in this space are charging $1,000 to $5,000 a month for this alone. Now let's talk numbers realistically. In the first 60 to 90 days, you're likely not making big money. You're building the asset. But by month 4 or 5, with consistent effort and the right niche, hitting $2,000 to $3,000 a month is very achievable. By month 9 to 12, the compounding effect kicks in, and that number can multiply significantly. I've seen people document this journey publicly on X, and the results are real. The total cost to start? You could technically do this for under $50 a month. Beehive has a free plan. ChatGPT costs $20 a month. Perplexity AI has a free tier. You don't need a massive budget, you need consistency and the right system. Here's what I want you to take away from this. The AI money opportunity in 2026 is not about using AI to do what everyone else is doing faster. It's about using AI to build real content assets in underserved niches with multiple monetization layers. The people winning right now aren't the loudest ones online. They're the quiet operators running lean, focused systems. If this is something you want to dive deeper into, I've put together a free resource in the description below. It includes the exact prompts I use for niche research, the newsletter templates, and a breakdown of the best affiliate programs for different niches. Go check that out. It's completely free. And if this video gave you value, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We drop content on emerging online money strategies every week, and I promise you, we always skip the fluff and get straight to what actually works. There's a lot more coming in 2026 that you don't want to miss. I'll see you in the next one.